Now we spoke about this on so many occasions, no? That within this system, in the system of human being, there are these forces, like something that these two forces it appears, no? One that is seem to pull our attention or keep the attention in our bodily existence and upon our person and the conflicts and the things about life generally in a lowly way. And there's another force inside to evolve and to improve, to grow more towards the natural attraction to the lightness of being, and to become happy and peaceful, and you see. And so now you speak of resistance. Where would you put that in these two polarities? It would be the thing that is trying to keep you in the state of being a personal and in resistance and disagreement and not feeling tired of when it comes to coming to satsang and stuff like this. No, you see that. Yeah. And I spoke about it and say that these forces are only can only continue playing, and they can only attack the idea you have of yourself, your self-image, and not your true self, which you're here to discover. It can only attack the way you feel about yourself. It can only speak to that, and not to your true nature. How to resolve this, you see? And people ask, how can we come out of this state? And I point and say, actually the truth is, what you are is not in that state. But something that you believe you are is in that state, go to that state. And so, the very resistance, the play of resistance, you're aware of it even as you speak about it. It may not be here right now, or it can be in a reduced power right now, but there's an awareness of that. Mm-hmm. And the awareness of it is not it, is it? Okay? Is there not similarly an awareness of the one that is suffering it? The sense of the one who is suffering it. This resistance are happening to me, this me factor. Is that not also perceivable? I want to ask this question, and I want it to be answered truthfully. The one who feels, my mind is causing so much trouble and I don't know what to do. This voice, this one, is this one a fact? Is it actually your true self? Is it not that even this identity also phenomenal, meaning that it is something perceivable? We don't tend to look at that with that kind of scrutiny, because largely we just accept that that's who we are, and you don't question what you think you know. But here we look at it and say, not only the seeming attack, but the apparent one who seems to be attacked also. Is it not also perceivable? This is very important to see. Because right there is where your real work begins. And right there is the possibility of transcending this to change the equation. You see, if I say that this, how do you recognize, how is the one who is suffering it recognized? Normally through the feelings that come up and the thoughts that happen, they're all perceivable. But because we were taught to label that strong feeling as yourself, we embrace that and we never doubted it. So you are presenting that is what is affected by all these things. My mind comes, and then when it comes as a form of resistance, and I'm not able to focus on your words also. On anybody else's words, maybe it's fine. But when you speak, the blah, 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 sorry, you can't hear. You come to listen to the invitation. What's happening? And to whom? So it's as though we are not somehow recognizing and honoring the consciousness or the awareness which is subtler than both the person and what the person is suffering from or enjoying. And you're called to look like that. And normally there is resistance at this type of calling, because nobody's asking you to do this. No one is asking, but you are aware of this. The feelings that come, and even the one for whom they come. And that one states, it keeps on changing. But something watches from a place of unchangefulness. Can you relate to that? Is it the way that you are functioning? Are we functioning from the perspective, from the place, from the position of consciousness yet? Or is it still that we are fighting in the dark as a person, you see? I want to know that. This is why I ask some of the members of the Sangha, what are you doing with these teachings? Is it rehearsed? Is it just a kind of mental conviction? Or is it active? Is it alive for you? Because I would assume, if I could say that, no, that you have already been shown and have the capacity within you to bring a chaotic state of thinking back into the silence of your being by yourself. So what happens when these states are playing? Isn't there already a suspicion, but this is another sneaky play, it cannot be, it's not true? Or do we just go along with it and cooperate with the state? Now we hear someone who just said, it works, it works, it works. Can you say it works, it works, it works? Or is it the mind that works and works and works? Identity springs up with what's going on around. Are you not able to perceive that? Even without effort, don't you just know this? I'm asking. You see, do we have to work at figuring out, is this a kind of play? Or do you not intuitively, spontaneously know that, again, it's a kind of a mind attack? And a mind attack upon who and upon what? You see, this is the power of self-inquiry. And it works. It is like standing in front of a mirror and observing the reflection of your face. Have you ever gone in front of a mirror and there's nobody there? No reflection. In the same way, when looked at earnestly, in the way that I'm pointing out, it always reflects what is true. Or what is untrue. You can say, well, something can look and say, yes, but I can perceive this. When you look in the mirror, a phenomenal mirror, that which is reflected in there, is it you in your entirety? No. Even you know the reflection is not you. So the easiest thing would be just to say, just don't hold on to anything at all right now. Even the memory of what you struggled with, just leave everything. Try and just be entirely empty. We can do it, it's not difficult. Let go. Don't be a container of any thought, any memory, any concepts. How long will it take? 1 minute, 2 minutes? Instantly? Few seconds? To just don't be holding anything. No question, no self-assessment, nothing of memory. Is possible for you? And keep whatever springs up in your mind, just for the moment, don't purchase, don't hold on to anything at all. And any of you can do this, in fact. It's a very simple and immediate way. Just let go of, don't hold any shape or any intention for now. If it were possible to be completely without holding on to anything. Don't assess or evaluate or judge or keep or throw anything at all. Just leave everything at all. Who is going to do it to respond to my next question? The one who will follow what I've just said, you can take my next question. Leave all of that. Don't hold anything at all. Now is my question. Are you not still here? If you could take everything out that you can perceive, that come to mind or memory, everything out. Delete, 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 delete. Until there's nothing left to delete. Nothing, no data, nothing at all. To delete, nothing. What is here that cannot be deleted? That even the deleter is deleted. What remains here? Can anything remove it? Even an atom bomb. Can anything remove that? I'm asking you. No. What is it that's even perceiving space also? Suppose even space could be deleted. Are we only now in the realm of imagination, or are we actually still here? Right. As what are you here?
Life.
Life is also perceived, watched, observed, felt, tasted, experienced. By what? Can you be one with your answer? Or is that also a thought? If you say there is no answer, what knows that? I don't need an answer. You must be the answer, but not personally. If I say, not personally, you, but not personally you, then what is remaining then? Please don't answer. I will not accept it. Just reflect. If everything can be put somewhere else or deleted, everything, including finally the deleter itself, self-destructive, it's gone. What remains then? Reflect. Can any concept convey that? Have you come this far? Or this near? Is this that I'm speaking about, is it near? Near to what it can be? This what I'm speaking. Is it other than the essence of what you are? Who are you? Is this personal? Is it an idea? Is it the fruit of imagination? No. This is the fruit of your satsang. Is it a belief? Can anything be in resistance to this? Does it mean anything? Something is resisting this. Who cares? What is its result? Oh, something is agreeing with this. Who cares? What is the result? Are my words offensive? Defensive? It is there before even the one who looks in the mirror. Is it an abstraction? And is it significant? Yes. This I will allow. I may continue and push significant for who? But I say, this I will allow for the moment. To come to this seeing, have I thrown magic powder over you? Have I rubbed vanishing cream on you? Is it not with your own discernment? Please, you're in the seat now, you must speak. Now we may say, nevertheless, it cannot be denied. No? Nevertheless, Mr. Mind is still which means what for you? Who are you, by the way? You reported that cannot be denied. Meaning, we cannot refute it. We cannot say, but it doesn't exist. Who are you then? Where must you be to affirm or deny the existence of that? Can you be other than that? Can you be looking at that which is inscrutable and limitless and say, yes, it is limitless, from outside? Where would this voice come from also to testify to the unity and the limitlessness? Am I speaking too fast or going too far this morning? No. Did you come to find out something else? Because the mind will say, yes, that is the highest. But let's get back to reality. There are things to do, places to go, people to meet, money to be made. Time is money. To whom does it speak? Watch. Now, there is a tendency to listen like this. And at the end of formal satsang, we go out and you have your breakfast or whatever it is. And it's like, that was just something we did in the mandir. We talked about this thing. Hey, what's for dinner? This is mind. While you're having breakfast, it's one thing. What's for lunch? While you're eating lunch, what's for dinner? And why display? It seems to distract you from this instant, from this now. And I'm talking about a now which is not a quality of time. When you say that even if you can, I don't know if you even confirm, that even space is also perceived. Space being the most subtle of what we may classify as phenomenality. I mean, it is perceivable. When you're in the position to even assert that space itself is perceivable and perceived, who or what are you? And did you just become that? You see, we could stop satsang right here. If the earnestness, the openness, the honesty of recognition became priceless for you. That which exists cannot cease to exist. And that which does not exist it can never ever be real. That which exists cannot die. It is uncreated. It cannot be burnt. It is timeless.